pitching this game. Nolan Ryan versus Nolan Ryan.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the
for
lights.
Arizona, the second baseman, Joe.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. Ryan gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Pull the plug.
Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now,
Batting
Frank
third.
Thomas.
The
First
first
chance
baseman,
for him
number
here in the top of the
35.
first with nobody on.
Thomas.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Ryan has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels.
I just don't know how, because
A swing and a miss.
because obviously they bring up the menu. Or they bring up like the PlayStation
now in the box,
menu.
Francisco Lindor. He'll lead
So
things off here in the
work.
bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, I've been the highest
And
I've been
another
was
foul
like
ball.
this year was like 863.
The 0-2 once more.
I just don't know. I don't know how fucking Chemstro
Boy,
makes
that's a
it, but I
good pitch
fucking
right
can't
there. The
make
old
it. Man.
school
I
guys
don't
would
know.
call
Well,
that a little
this
bit
is the
of
best team
chin
he's had,
music
so.
up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
I think
Two
it gets in
balls
my
and two
head. I
strikes,
think
the
that's
count
what
to
fucking
Francisco
happens.
Lindor.
'Cause I've
And
been
he
close
fouls
a
this
couple
one
of
off.
times, and I'm like, all game I can't think of nothing but like if I win this game, I make the
2-2
World
one more
Series and
time.
shit.
And
That's
it's
just
fouled
always
away.
happened to me. That ain't nothing new.
Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Dude, that shit is like we're getting like the same fucking
Oh, and
shit.
it's not often you see a guy
this
like
one,
that
this
flail
game is
so badly
Nolan
up
Ryan
there,
versus
but that was a
Nolan
great
Ryan.
pitch for out number 1.
The left fielder.
Goddamn.
Ken
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Jr.
Come on, burn him.
Harper is going to get there as he backs up to put it
would you play
away,
Harper
and there
left?
are
You're
2
fucking
gone
idiot.
now.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now,
The
Willie
fielder.
Mays looking to get on
Willie.
base and keep this first inning alive.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Popped him up. Morgan over to his left. And that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce
Leading
Harper,
off for the
as he'll
Vikings.
get his first opportunity in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a
Harper.
called strike regardless.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that
This
spot.
dude's
Behind
uniform
0-2
ugly as
now.
fuck. He's got blue and gray and some mustard fucking
The 0-2 once more.
a mustard yellow fucking color. The fuck.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound.
Throw it. Throw it.
To second for one. Return throw is in.
That double play was nice.
The double play.
Batting fifth.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Javier Baez.
I think that's one of my favorite things to do on this game besides hitting
into
the
the
home
windup.
run.
Here comes the 0-1.
Turning double plays.
Ground ball left side. Defense.
I mean, I never turned. Well, I turned a triple play before, but it wasn't like a regular one. It was because they were being fucking.
So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center.
Fuck.
Baez has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, it'll be all right. The same shit
Good
happened to
cut
me.
that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Seems like I
Now
do
here it
that with most of the people I try.
Popped him up.
Seems like they all start fucking
Baez
slow.
is there for it.
I don't
2
know
down.
why.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. A bouncer up the middle. Morgan up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So stepping in, Andre Dawson, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Andre
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Window.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
batting eighth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall.
I see where they're talking about that shit already. Like, obviously, I know it's going to happen at some
and
point.
the 0-1. Lofted
Talking
in the air
about
out
us
toward
trading
right center.
Lindor.
Bellinger over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Because these motherfuckers don't want to spend money. I know they fucking got money. You can't
Stepping
own a
up
team
now,
that has
Nolan
fucking
Ryan. He'll
money.
get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan.
They just don't want to.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
They're talking about
And he's really
It's just
getting the
some
better of him now. It's strike 2.
people talking or
Hey,
whatever.
this boy ain't messing around right now.
I don't know if you heard of
Attacking
that
the
dude
zone,
from
showing
the
a lot of
the
confidence
Reds.
in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw in time, and the side is
Yeah.
retired.
They said if they traded with Cincinnati, that would probably be one of the
Robinson
pieces the
Cano.
Indians
He
would
looked to
want
get
to
something
back.
going here in this scoreless
The
ball
second
game.
baseman.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah,
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay,
I think he's
you want
like
to come get some early
23,
in the count? I was about to wait you out,
22
but now
or
game on.
23.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting eighth.
So with the bases
The
empty
catcher,
and 1 away, in
Viva.
stands Pudge Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen.
The 1-2.
Yeah.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
I know they
Acuna
was
giving
saying that
chase.
Cleveland might try to go
He
after
makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to
Didi
that one.
Gregorius
2
this
gone now.
offseason.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate,
The pitcher.
Nolan Ryan. This guy
Nolan.
is still looking at a 0 in the hit
Ryan.
column. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ain't he I thought he was a free agent, ain't
and
it?
he's well behind it with the swing. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled off.
Yeah.
Ryan into the windup. Here's the 1-2.
Well, the only way I would do it is if he agreed to a contract extension, or that he will sign an extension for bet.
And this will miss down.
Because I know they did that before.
Full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the
I was about to say, goddamn, only 25,000.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, you could tell him that too.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That'd be nuts. And it's not like you're trading into the Yankees, so like you'll face them a little sometimes, but not that much. For the Red Sox.
Chopper to short. Knee high.
Ooh, Lindor. Fuck, that play was nice. Goddamn.
So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Well, they'd have to go to the fucking. They would have to go to the World Series.
This is going to wind up a foul ball.
I just can't believe how far that fucking team fell. They went
they'll
from winning the World Series
and then at third, and he says no swing. So it's ball 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2.
I'm just saying, like, they still had a pretty good core, though. Like, they just didn't play good.
Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
And their bullpen was fucking shit. Yeah. Lindor! Oh, man, I love this motherfucker.
You can't put it on the
God damn, he got his home run back.
So the
Still waiting for that RBI, though. Fuck.
There'll be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh,
but it
man.
bends just foul into the second deck.
That's probably why I missed it, because it was that 101. God damn.
A swinging
I just
strike,
couldn't
and now it's
imagine
0-2.
being able to throw that fucking hard, dude. That should be ridiculous.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line hard toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
I did the same
he's
thing.
Waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field.
Get out, get up. Give me a puck.
Adios. Hello,
I don't know how I hit that out, but Bellinger.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
it was
just
a
missed it.
Curveball
With this
inside.
guy's
I
big
don't know how the
power,
fuck I hit
he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
I think I might be getting him back.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Because what's the name ain't doing shit for
Halfway
me.
to 100 pitches, here it is. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Harper moves over. No trouble with this. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The left fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Big rip at the 3-0 sinker, but he didn't get it. 3-1.
I still can't believe him.
Full count. Here it comes.
Come on. Let's go. Come on, Ryan.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting
From the stretch.
the third baseman.
Line
They ain't letting me
left.
pitch with fucking DeGrom. I hate
Griffey
that
Jr.
bullshit.
has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he
Just
will
like
scurry
Greinke. I
back
bought
at first as
Greinke
he'll
the
think
one
twice
time.
about
I
trying
bought
to
him
move
twice
up.
now.
He's ready.
And
Here's the first offering.
they never give me.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
So I sold him.
Ryan sets. Here's the 0-2.
That's something that they should look at.
Still no
They
balls
should
and
make.
2 strikes.
You should be able
Harper
to.
leads off first with 1 away.
You should have to like lock a rotation in until you use all of them. Like for example, if you pick a guy in your rotation that you want to use,
he's got it.
make it to where you can't use them again until after everybody else in the rotation
Runner at
pitches,
first here
and
with
then
2 gone in
he
the
will
inning,
unlock
and
them.
that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Base hit into right center.
Yeah.
And that runner will go no further
Yeah,
than second as
they
there
should
are 2
definitely be able
aboard
to
now.
do that.
Now batting.
First delivery.
Because I hate
on the
when.
way. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah. Because I hate
And
when.
maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the
Cause I'm not gonna
fastball misses
lie, I
for
hate
ball
using the
2
same
now.
guy like
And
fucking
he'll try
3
to hold
times
back
in
the
a
swing,
row.
but he'll
That
do
shit
so
pisses me off.
unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Even if it's someone I do
And the
decent
pitch
with,
taken here by Kendall as
I
they
don't
fall
know.
behind him now 3-1.
I guess it doesn't feel realistic, is what I'm saying. And be like, damn, this guy pitched game 1 of the series and game 2. God damn, this man fucking.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive
Got
to
that
center
robot
field.
out there from, I don't know if he played
And he'll
backyard
get there in
baseball, but
plenty of time to
his
put
name
this
was like
one
Mr.
away,
Clanky.
and that ends the
Mr.
inning.
Clanky, fucking throw you batting practice all day.
Ready for another chance. Robinson Cano 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cano.
Curveball
Nice
right
swing at
on
that
the black,
bullshit.
taken for a strike. Pulled toward right center field.
Damn, I thought I cracked that.
Acuna patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now to the
batting,
plate,
catcher,
Pudge Rodriguez.
Ivan
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A swing
Come
and a
on,
shot
come on,
down
get
the
out.
corner.
Let's go.
Adios. Hello, so
Pudge.
digging in now.
Pudge.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Now he's
Fastball,
throwing
and
at
he's got
Ryan's
to duck
head. What
away
the
for
hell?
dear life there. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Why are you hitting pitchers, bro?
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get old Piazza back.
That Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't
Plug
hit
him
it
in
a
at
country
first
mile.
base.
But
That's where
hey,
I had
listen,
him
a
last
home
time.
run is a home run.
Dawson is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2
I wish
at
I
this
did
point.
good with Bryant, but I don't know why I did. I started good with him, and then I don't know what the fuck happened.
Ryan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle.
What inning is it in?
The windup and the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Yeah,
and
I
he
noticed
pulled this
that
one
too.
back in time, 2-2.
Another thing, at least for me, I don't know if this happens to you, but when I'm using Kershaw, I'm either like really dominant or I'm
and
fucking
a full
like
count as that misses. It's
he's
3-2
getting
now.
his ass tore up.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy.
Never
He
really
swings
know
here
in
and
between
sends
me
one
with
in the
Kershaw.
air, deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off
God
the
damn it,
inning.
fucking
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Morgan. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
fucking Giambi.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far, and a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 13.
Here comes the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
For who?
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're facing.
Ready for another shot now. Frank
forgot.
Thomas.
I'm like, wait a
He
minute.
comes in 0 for 2
I
thus
forgot.
far. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 34.
First pitch on its way.
Harper.
And this one's in the dirt. Good
Right,
job to
giving up-
corral this quickly
giving up
as
some
the runners
bullshit.
hold on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count.
What? How did
Right here, if he
Griffey
lays
miss?
one in there,
Oh
you
my
give him a
fucking
pitch to swing
god,
at.
dude.
Morgan
That was
blows
bullshit.
through the stop sign, headed for home. He
What the
scores
fuck?
as it's now a 2-run game. And he is in there with an
What the
RBI
fuck is going
triple.
on?
And they'll get the man at third here at least, but
That
in
was
the interim,
bullshit,
a run
dude. I
has
don't know
come
how
in
the
to
fuck
score.
he missed that shit.
Now batting.
He's set.
third
Here it
baseman.
comes.
Josh.
Bottom part of the zone. A good
Wow.
changeup gets the call.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important
gotta get
pitch
out
in
of
the
the
game,
zone,
Matty.
goddamn.
It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third.
Can't give
Thomas
up no more.
at third with 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Junior's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the.
Damn.
Wade Davis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Wade.
First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
The right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cody Bellinger. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Come on.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. 1-0 the count. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play.
They're talking about in the air on the ground.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the
First delivery to him on the way.
Javier Baez.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
I almost still never been able to catch one that was like a line drive and like a dive at the shortstop.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout
came
totals
close
that you
a
might
couple
think
of times,
now.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different now. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Again, he sends it out of play. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. 18. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Griffey Jr. ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
How do you not make that fucking play? I was right there.
Ichiro Suzuki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Not
in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Fucking Griffey misses another fucking fly ball.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And
then they
here
fucking
comes
get a
an
blue
important
pitch.
cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ball 1 to start the
trying to win this fucking game. I'm pulling
line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Fucking giving up bullshit, man.
Striding in once again,
Griffey's
Ronald Acuna.
Griffey's
He should
get
home
the
that
one
tying
for
run
the
from
ERA
second with a base hit into the outfield. Tommy Kingley trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Easy ass fucking plays.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The pause and the 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been. Patrick Corbin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Leading off for the
infield in the overshift here now the pitch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. The 1-2. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Cano is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the seventh inning. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Rogers Hornsby will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit.
Roberto Ozuna enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper is in pursuit.
Yes.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play at first. Trevor Hoffman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Cabrera is under it. He's got it 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mays going back to the track. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. High in the air out to center field. Mays is going to have room out there as he put. Digging in, Willie Mays. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, right fielder.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Willie Mays is retired leading off the bottom of the eighth. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Into the box now Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball.
All right, Gossett, please lock this shit down.
Goose Gossett comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kendall. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
0-2 is the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Matt Kemp.
Ball one. That misses 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. In now, Joe Morgan. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Joe Morgan.
Kemp is off at first with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Here now is our
multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any